What's up, my nerds? It's a big Marvel day in really good ways and in some bad. Not gonna lie, there's some bad, but some expected bad. We'll get to that here in a second. So, off the top, big news on the Marvel forefront. You know, we just got our Deadpool trailer, which was awesome, and we're expecting to get some new news, but weren't really pushing for it quite yet. But it looks like we now have our official casting for the Fantastic Four. See what I did there? Now, unfortunately, it's not what you were hoping for with John Krasinski as Reed Richards and Emily Blunt as Sue, but I am very confident in this casting because we have, which has been rumored and now solidified, Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. Great casting. Fucking phenomenal actor. Everything he's a part of, he's been great. I mean, I don't think he can do any wrong. We also have Vanessa Kirby from most recently the Mission Impossible series. She'll be Sue. And then we have Joseph Quinn, a.k.a. Eddie from Stranger Things as Johnny Storm. Really good fit. Love his energy. I think he's going to be perfect. And fucking Cousin is going to be Ben Grimm, a.k.a. The Thing. No news on any kind of villain yet, but it's been rumored it'll be Doctor Doom, possibly Galactus. Those are the big rumors. From this image, it also looks like we are looking at a 1960s set, which would be really cool. It's theorized that they disappear into the quantum realm, which will help close that plot hole gap as to where they've been this whole time and give us a little bit more on the adventurous side of the Fantastic Four that they're known for. And I'm really hoping that's true. I want adventure. I want fun out of these movies. And then we had Herbie the Robot, which has always been a plus. Like, I really dig what we've seen in this, what we're seeing in this promotional art. Like, no exact costumes or anything yet as expected, but this is some cool insight as far as what we have to expect. Now, this looks like it's going to be pushed to release of July 25th, 2025. So next year, folks. That makes some moves on the other side of the Marvel forefront. So with that, it looks like the Thunderbolts has moved its release date a handful of times, right? We're now looking at that moving a little bit further ahead, as that was the Fantastic Four's release was originally the Thunderbolts release. So Thunderbolts are coming out May 2nd, 2025, which was the actual Fantastic Four's original release. So all they do is really swap here. But the good news is it's still on track, right? That's still going. That's still a plus. And we're still looking at Captain America Brave New World, New World. I was going to say World Order. That just reflex. That's going to come out in February. Now, that's still going through a lot of reshoots. Thunderbolts is still shooting, period. We've got some clues with New World Order. Spoiler alert, given some of the attire and crew jackets that have been worn, that a long-lasting theory of Red Hulk appearing, or a couple of different Red Hulk appearances, will be present in that movie. And I'm hoping this is a leeway to, I'm sure Mark Ruffalo he's got to pop up. There's too much Hulk shit going on here for him not to show up. And I know they've been debunking and saying, no, it's never going to happen. There will be no solo Hulk film. The rumored Planet Hulk has to happen. Like, now that we've got Scar introduced in the She-Hulk series, this with so much Hulk influence, it's got to happen. Like, we're there. We got to be. So really exciting news regarding all of that. I'm stoked about that. On the bad side of things, this is expected. I don't understand how anyone thought it would be any different, but Madam Web is getting slammed left and right. The movie looked awful in the trailers, and has been solidified by almost every review online. As just being a terrible movie. One of the worst CBMs. I honestly don't know if I'll ever get around to watching it. I probably will just for the sake of doing so. But Sony, get it together. You guys are fucking up with this whole Spider World. You're trying to have a Spider World without Spider-Man, and it just doesn't make sense. And I blame the audience. Honestly, I'm blaming you guys for Venom. Venom was trash. Venom, it was not what it was supposed to be, but audience went to run and watch it and made some money, so therefore they're like, oh shit, we can still make cash. Let's make another one. We got fucking Carnage, which was terrible. Morbius is fucking trash. And we've got Craven, that's coming. You know that's... Okay, let's look at the trend here. But Madam Web just looked horrible. Like, it's just, from what I'm hearing, there's no saving grace to it. It's so bad, it's supposed to be good, but I highly doubt that. If you've seen it, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to get your feedback, of course. It's going to be a minute before we get around to it. But on the other flip side of things, like I said, Fantastic Four, huge news. So happy they finally announced that shit. I am really stoked about this cast. I think it's going to be incredible, possibly, given that we've got some good hands on it. I didn't even mention the director. And I'm losing it off the top of my head. Who is our director? Matt Shackman will still direct it. And yeah, they're looking for our villain here. Is it going to be Doctor Doom? Is it going to be Galactus? I feel like it's going to be Doom. That's going to lead into Secret Wars. But I honestly wouldn't blame them for going the Galactus route. Galactus and then getting sucked into the quantum realm could kind of work. Like, they could really make that work. Or Nihilus in that case, you know. But I'm really happy. I'm hoping, you know, with what we have going on with Deadpool, resetting things, we get back on track to the old Marvel ways, and we get our movies back. We get some quality shit back, because it's not there. It's not there. Let me know what you think about everything in the comments. Of course, share this shit. Give to him, her, he, I, he, ooh, ooh. Share it. And remember, at the end of the day, today, tomorrow, and otherwise, I appreciate you. And now, a word from our sponsors, which in this case, it's me. And now, a word from our sponsors, which happens to be me. Yeah, so with that said, I appreciate everybody's support. As I've mentioned before, don't forget, we've got merch for the podcast and show. Kick-ass Nerd Alert shirts. Got our banging logo and then fucking kick-ass graphics designed by moi, as well as other items like the shirt I'm wearing right now. My little Marvel hip-hop remix shirts. Wakanda Forever mixed with Biggie and Pop. That's Big Papa to you. And other items. You can find it on my Etsy store. It's Diablo Designs Art. You can look it up or hit the link in the bio. Either way, remember, always, I appreciate you.